this sunny but very cold winter's day. I've been inspired to pick up my guitar today and have a look through the old lyrics and some words I wrote, as I've been doing from time to time in the last few months. And today, especially on it's Burns night tonight, a celebration and a remembrance of the famous Scottish poet who wrote an old load of fabulous poems and words, and that difference between people who will write in such a way that paints pictures and gives us something to think about and something to imagine and something to aspire to. Robert Burns was also very much a critique on working class culture and the poverty he saw around him. I've played a couple of gigs in the past over the years when we've remembered Burns night, and sadly without the gigs happening this year, I shall comfort myself with raising a glass of whiskey at some point and enjoying a vegan version of the neats and tatties, the famous Scottish haggis. And the vegan version is really nice, and it's worth having purely because it annoys those reactionary bigots that call people like myself snowflakes for wanting equality, but they have a coronary over such things as vegan sausage rolls. So anyway, this song that I've decided to resurrect for one performance only because it's so dated. It's going back, it's a similar theme really to me talking about vegetarianism and veganism. It's a very old song. I wrote it in my late teens. It's from a time when the agriculture minister of the Tory party at the time was a Mr. John Selwyn Gummer. And during a crisis about beef in this country, when UK imports of beef could give you the mad cow disease, him and his family decided to promote how good it was for you by he did interviews when he talked about how many meat products he ate per pound a day, and he got his own family to eat it for the TV cameras to show how safe it was, which is fair enough. But if you've ever seen this Mr. Gummer at the time, I don't know what he's doing now, if he's still alive or not, but if he ever became a mad cow himself, I'm not so sure, but he talked about how good it was for you, for strength and for brains and for muscle, which is fair enough if he wants to promote that idea. But if you ever saw Mr. Gummer, he was a pale, thin-looking fellow with glasses, even more so than myself, and hardly the best advert for eating meat. Should be the one. So I wrote a song about that, a topical song at the time that obviously I'm not performing these days, but for one strum only. Remember it with the idiot cards in front of me here. The agriculture minister, a certain Mr. John Gummer, he gave a speech at the International Meat Trade Association. He said a vegetarian diet is wholly unnatural, and I consider meat to be an essential part of the diet. But have you ever seen Mr. Gummer? He's not exactly a perfect specimen of a healthy man. He's not exactly my perfect choice for promoting the qualities of meat, which doesn't surprise me much considering all those animals he eats. Rumour has it he buys 7 pounds of bacon when he goes shopping. I think a much more suitable thing for him would be a bag of carrots, because they say they're good for the eyesight. Then Mr. Gummer would see what a dickhead he really is. The subtlety of a teenager writing that.